With markets changing and living costs rising, finding a reliable place to grow your money matters now more than ever. In the Wealthfront Cash Account, your uninvested cash can earn up to 3.9% APY. That's a 0.65% boost over an already high rate for 3 months, just for being a new client. There are no monthly account fees or minimums, and you get free instant withdrawals to eligible accounts 24/7, so you always have access to your money when you need it. And when you're ready to invest, you can transfer your cash to one of Wealthfront's expert-built portfolios in just minutes. More than 1 million people already use Wealthfront to save and build wealth with confidence. Get started today at wealthfront.com. 3.25% base APY via program banks as of December 19th, 2025. It is representative variable, requires no minimum, and is earned on funds swept to program banks. Instant withdrawal subject to conditions. Boost up to $150,000. Cash account offered by Wealthfront Brokerage LLC, member FINRA SIPC, not a bank. Investing involves risk, including possible loss of principal. Investment advisory services provided by Wealthfront Advisors LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor.
Getting you ready for Saturday. James, I'm ready for it, man. First concert of the year here in the Quad Cities.
This is the first concert for the year. Yeah, we are ready. We are excited.
Yeah, absolutely. James versus me. Man, thank you for joining us ahead of the Holiday Hangover and rocking the Quad Cities. It's been too long.
Absolutely. Yes. Thanks for having me today.
Yeah, absolutely. So, last time you were here, I was trying to remember. It was another holiday thing, but it's been a minute. You guys have been busy since then.
It has been a minute. And the last time we were there, we had an absolute blast when we were there. It was such a good show, and I know we're all ready and anxious to get back there. So we are very excited for this weekend.
For sure. Yeah, no, you made a lot of new friends and fans when you were here, for sure.
Love it. I love it.
And I'm sure you'll do the same thing again this time. So, let's, before we talk about, touring and this and that and everything, I want to go into music because I'm digging Echoes, man. It's so good. I just keep hearing, I know it's only been 3-4 years since, we kind of first discovered you, but I keep hearing the evolution of what you guys are doing, both from here's how we can drop something heavy that is still, radio friendly, but also then something like Echoes that just, it's got that flow and that everything that you're kind of looking for. For you as a band, where have you, over the last, let's just say 4 years, we'll just go with that, where have you come from with where you were then and where you are now?
Yeah, good question. I feel like we've definitely dialed in more of the sound that we've wanted to do ever since our last album that I was just talking about. Our last album, full-length album, was 2019, and since then it's just been kind of like the singles game. And I feel like with that, we are able to kind of dive into each song and kind of give it more thought process and kind of, I guess, just decide what it is we want to convey with the message, how the song comes across. And I think with doing that, giving each song like their due diligence and kind of getting to pick apart songs one at a time like that, as opposed to focusing on just like 10 songs and hoping that you've got at least 3 or 4 good ones that can be singles, with the other songs just being enough to fill an album. With enough time to dig into each song, I feel like we've gotten a chance to really establish what it is that we're trying to do and the sound that we're trying to convey. And I think we've really hit that stride within the last 4 years.
Yeah, and I can hear that with Echoes. The first time I heard it, I'm like, okay, this sounds like Versus Me, but it's something new from them that, again, I just keep hearing you guys, tweaking and refining and things like that, but it definitely sounds like you guys, which is cool.
Yeah, thank you. I think that one, it's funny too, when we went into the studio with that song, it started off completely as something else. It definitely did not start off like that song. And it was a perfect example of, you go in with an idea and you come out with something that you didn't even imagine. And when kind of everybody puts their heads together, you can really dial in what everybody's trying to get across, essentially. And yeah, it really turned out, we're really happy with it. We knew when the song started to take shape, it was like, oh, this one's actually going to be something that we can do something with. So yeah.
You have that moment, don't you? Where you're all of a sudden like, oh, we're not just in here kind of playing around. Like this is a thing. We got something here.
Yeah, you hear it and you're like, oh, this, you listen to it on the way home, after a studio session, and you're like, okay, things are starting to like become a little more clear of what we're trying to do with it. And then you realize, oh, this is like a little catchy or something. I think we could. And then after you get the solid formation of the song down, then you kind of start showing people and be like, what do you think? What are you thinking? And
Yeah.
then you get kind of that outside opinion of like, oh, this could be something. So yeah, it's been doing really, really well. It's been cool to hear the response to it so far. And yeah, we're just all around really happy with it.
Yeah, as you should be. Very, very good. And again, I'm a big fan of a lot of stuff you do, but happy that this one is out and just in time for you to play it here for us. So it works out well.
Yeah, we can't wait. We can't wait.
So yeah, I mean, you've obviously been playing a lot of shows and heading around and everything. You have this one here to start our year, and then I see you're doing two festivals in one weekend.
Yeah, yeah. Talk about not really like spreading it out throughout the summer, just cramming it into a crazy weekend. Yeah, so that's gonna be a wild July, I guess to say. The
Yeah, so your Rock Fest and Incarceration,
correct,
which are the
correct.
same weekend. Obviously, different days. It's not like you're having to somehow fly across the country or
We
anything
got a
like
day off in between, luckily. But
that.
yeah, it's gonna be a crazy weekend.
Have you played both those festivals before?
We've played Rockfest before. This will
Okay.
be our first time at Incarceration. So
Nice. Well, I
yeah.
know people from the Quad Cities go to both of those, when every year, so they'll be there as well. So I mean, obviously you love doing the festivals because huge audience and stuff. But is it still that festival huge audience, or that I can see the people and be in that more intimate experience? Like, which one are you at this point? Which one are you still digging more?
It's they each have their I guess their place. I think I you love the festivals scenario because it's a mass amount of people, but a lot of times you're getting to play for people that have never heard you before. So
Right.
you've got something to prove, and it's kind of cool to be put in a situation where, either you're going to either people are going to dig it or not, and it's kind of cool just to be in that scenario. Whereas like the club shows, like the tours and stuff are are cool because you get a lot more people that are already fans and they've already know the
Sure.
music, so you see a lot more um crowd participation and singing along. So they each kind of have their place, but I don't know if I could say I prefer one or the other. They're both just
No,
cool in
but
their own ways.
yeah, that makes sense. I mean, the one you're playing for your people, the one you're trying to make new people.
Right, right. And then you see in the festivals too, there are a large amount of people that already know who you are, so that's kind of cool too. That a lot of these festivals, sometimes they'll line up the schedules to where some bands are playing at the same time, and
Right.
you get pitted up against a pretty significant size band, and yet people still decide to come choose to see you. It's pretty cool as well. So
Yeah, that's
yeah.
always got to be cool. And for you as a band, I mean, you got to love playing those festivals just because there are 100 other bands there, and that's got to be great networking to get to be in with whoever it is that's on that same day. And oh, hey, I'm this from this, and they're like, oh, we really liked you. I mean, that's got to be great networking for you guys.
It is, and everybody is there. So then, I feel like we get to experience it as fans as well, because all these bands that we listen to regularly are all getting to play. So you get a chance to enjoy it from the fan side as well. So it is cool. It's just a fun day. It's exhausting, but like you said, you get to meet people, you get to network, and then also just be fans of music as well.
Yeah. It actually kind of adds up. I mentioned to the listeners I'll be talking to you, and one of them said, hey, ask him if he had the chance to collab with anybody. This is anybody. If there was anyone that you could bring in on a versus me or not album but record, who's that person you're bringing in for that one song to be like, oh, they're gonna add something to this that we'd love to do with them.
I think it would be cool. Always thought it'd be cool to do a song with Ali Sykes, just
Oh
because
yeah.
Bring Me the Horizon has such a diverse sound that you wouldn't necessarily have to do it on, hey, just this heavy song or hey, this melodic song. You could do it on, he could do it, he can do anything. He can do it all.
Yeah.
And it would just be kind of cool to I don't know, unleash him onto a versus me song and see what he comes up with. That would be really fun.
That
And
would
not
be
to
fun.
mention they're also gigantic bands, so it would just be a cool exposure.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, I I've talked about this before, so it's not like it's a secret or anything. But I mean, a lot of times bands love to do these features because it's like once you get that other band into the algorithm, it just helps the streams grow and stuff like that. So people understand why some of these bands will end up doing it, but
Yeah.
me personally, I'm like I can hear when it is a okay, they did this to get this person in, or they did this because wow, this really adds something to it.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely got to I guess, it's good to be conscious of both things, but you also want to make sure, like you said, something that complements the song or has a place in the song. Because, like you said, you can tell when it's just something is like doesn't really fit musically. But
Yeah,
yeah, I believe he would do a great deal on a Versus Me song.
I believe he would. Yes, no, that would be a great one. Another listener, Amy asked, going back to doing the singles versus the albums. She said that she read on Reddit, which right there you got to wonder if it's actually true. But she read on Reddit that since you don't have an album when you're out on tour, you might have a CD of singles available for purchase. Is this a
Yeah,
thing that is true?
yeah, we've done that. We've done that a few tours where, since we don't have, like I said, our last album we put out was 2019, and we've just been doing the singles game since then. It has been cool because we can kind of gather. We've got enough singles over the last, five years that we've done where we would have enough for an album. So it's kind of cool to just like we do like these exclusive, like almost like tour only little compilations of like our singles on a CD. As as crazy as it sounds, people still love CDs. I actually had we were at a show just a couple months ago, and a family came up, and the kid asked their parents. They said, "Dad, what's that?" He goes, "That's a CD. That's a CD. That's a CD." And I was like, "Whoa, whoa! I guess I forget that that's where we're at."
Oh, that just
Oh, son,
that's a
that's a CD that has music on it.
kick to the groin right there.
It's kind of
Jeez.
funny.
But no, people like CDs and vinyls and everything because as easy it is to put it on here and be able to listen to it. Just having that physical copy
Physical
or that
takeaway.
artwork,
Yep.
yeah. And I mean, especially if you add one that has lyrics or notes in it, like people still like to have that stuff.
Well, and for instance, we spend a lot of time constructing our album covers, and then when you put them on, and they're this big on iTunes or Spotify or Apple Music, and then you have, you know what I mean? You're like, I think that's what that is. It's like it'd be cool to just, showcase what is going on with the album. But yeah, I think it's the physical taking away of having something to walk away a show with is.
Yeah, I'm sure the artist design when they're seeing it in that many pixels, they're like, man, I put a lot of detail into that, and it's
And
just
it's
smudged on the screen.
this big on the screen.
Well, if you have any of those CDs, bring them here. I know at least one person's going to buy one because she
Okay, okay.
is the plan for you moving forward more singles because I always find that interesting talking with bands. Like there's some that are, big bands that are like, yeah, we're kind of focused on singles. We're giving up on the album game.
Yeah, I like that you get more out of your music with the singles game because like I mentioned before, you can put more time into each individual song. And a lot of times when you have an album 10, 12 songs, for me, I'm also I'm a big advocate for music videos. I love putting together music videos. And when you put together, 10, 12 songs, it's like you might get maybe three, maybe four if you're lucky. And those are the songs that you're going to push to, treat a little bit more. And the other songs are just going to exist. Where it's like I almost like every song that we put the time into to have its own time, I guess. Because
Mm-hmm.
with, in this day and age, everybody's attention span is so short that you drop 10 songs and they'll give it the one swipe through listen, and then more than likely they all always end up listening to the song that was the single that was
Right.
was given a little bit more attention to. So I'm not against albums. I feel like maybe even something for us going forward, maybe even something like a EP where it's like 5 songs where we can kind
Yeah.
of l- you know still put the time into each song but not necessarily have to just fill it with songs to justify it being an album. But either way, I think those are things that are definitely on the table in this new year.
For sure. And I mean, that's, Falling in Reverse is a good example of that.
Yep.
Like, I mean, they put all the singles out, and then like, okay, well, we have enough out to make an album. So those of you who want the physical copy of this, here they all are together. Enjoy.
Well, and for like us in particular, our one song Terrified has done performed better than, a previous album did. You know what I mean? So like in terms of just numbers and just awareness of the band, it's like one song has done more work for us than entire 10 song, or whatever. So it's like,
Yeah.
is it worth it to spend the months and months working on each particular song when maybe one will stand out? It's like, why not just take the time and make each song count, I guess. So
Yeah.
that's hard. And from a fan's perspective, they're just like, I want it all. I want to hear everything. And I totally understand that too, because there's something about binge listening, you know, your favorite bands, but
Yeah. Well, you mentioned the videos and being able to take the time on those, and that's definitely more of a single thing. And you do a great job with the videos. Like, I mean,
thank you.
they all the videos that you do fit the song so well.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
are those is that coming from your brain, the band in general, sitting down like, okay, how do we make this one feel like this song?
Yeah, I usually start off the look of the video and kind of formulate the plot and kind of storyline and just like come up with a lot of the aesthetics. And then, once I pitch it to everybody, if anybody has like some like tidbits that they want to adjust, we can throw it in. But yeah, I spend a lot of time, sometimes even while we're writing songs or as songs are coming together in the studio, I can already start kind of envisioning what the music video is going to entail. And I just have such a good time putting together the music videos that I sometimes I think my vision is sometimes bigger than my budget. You know what I mean? Where it's like, we should do that. Never mind, we can't do that. But
Right.
yeah, I just enjoy it a lot. That's like one of my favorite parts of creating music is creating the visuals for it as well.
Yeah, the you want the full Michael Bay experience of explosions and just let's
Yes.
CGI it. Let's go.
Yes. How many explosions? You're like, yes. Yes to
Yes.
all of them.
3 minutes. I just want 3 minutes.
Yeah, I want everything to blow up. If I had the budget to blow everything up, I absolutely would.
Someday you'll get there.
Absolutely would.
It'll be a 3 minute just explosion video. I love
I
that.
want everything to blow up. Yeah.
And so for those that don't know, it's not that long of a drive for you guys. Like you're still up in Wisconsin, so it's about 2.5 hours, just something like that.
Yes, yeah.
You're around the area now. Everyone's obviously going to come to this show. We know that. We'll just move past that.
Absolutely.
But when they want to see you outside of here, it seems like you guys are hitting like a lot of the Midwest, Wisconsin, Iowa, Illinois scene a decent amount.
Yeah, yeah, it's kind of like the regional stuff seems to do well when it's things like outside of a tour. We like
Mm-hmm.
to kind of pop off and have these little one-off shows here and there. Because sometimes tours will skip places like, Wisconsin or Iowa or something, and that's not fair too. But yeah, whenever we get a chance to, I think it's cool, and we've had a lot of people that have followed us from this, immediate region since kind of day one. So it's kind of cool to just come out and do these shows. So
For
yeah,
sure.
yeah. There's plenty of opportunities, and this Saturday is going to be that opportunity. So
It
we're
is. Yep.
excited.
So after you watching, listening to this, enjoy Saturday. Besting, you make sure you like them on Facebook and Instagram, and I'm assuming you're Snapchatting and all the things that the kids do.
We're on all the spots that you can be on social media. We're there somewhere.
Yeah. So just
Yeah.
find them, follow them, and then when they play a show down the road, that's an easy couple hour drive away. you can go see him again. So that'll be good. Matt, I don't want to take any more of your time. I just wanted to chat with you a little bit and let you know that we are all excited for Saturday. It's going to be a fun time to have you back in here. Different venue for us. So this is a place that is downtown, and it's a cool kind of setup. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun there for sure.
I'm excited. I know the guys are excited. We were just talking about it in the group chat earlier, so we are very excited to see you and everybody this Saturday.
Very nice. Well, bring down some cheese curds and spotted cow. And
Deal.
Awesome.
Got it.
James versus me. Once again, thank you so much, man. And Saturday for sure.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me. We'll see you this weekend.
It's time your hard-earned money works harder for you. With the Wealthfront Cash Account, your uninvested cash can earn up to 3.9% APY. That's a 0.65% boost over an already high rate for 3 months, just for being a new client. Plus free instant withdrawals to eligible accounts. Start today at wealthfront.com. 3.25% base APY via program banks as of December 19th, 2025. It is representative variable, requires no minimum, and is earned on funds swept to program banks. Boost up to $150,000. Cash account offered by Wealthfront Brokerage LLC, member FINRA SIPC, not a bank.